Rather, instead of giving them a 2-week notice, if I give them a 2-week notice, that screws them over.
With Chesapeake Bay
It takes a long time to teach somebody to run an entire store, so I'm going to train whoever they need me to train. They're also losing Jason too.
With a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the
rather than completely fuck them, I was like, I'll stick around till Halloween's over. That's in it.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Right.
He will be brought out here inside the
what our last game end?
As he's dropped at the 17.
By like 3 points, wasn't it? Yeah. It was the lowest scoring game we've ever had. You gonna pick a play or? You don't want to get beat on for that?
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as
I
he'll
can
bring him
not
down shy of the
do
20.
that if you want.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, right. I have a new quarterback, don't I? It's been a minute.
Out of the gun.
Oh, all right. Well, he's open.
He's got his man.
Why is that route always open? Your defense cannot cover that. I don't know why. Oh, good to know. Won't use that again.
Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season.
Oh, I gotcha. This doesn't make any sense because it doesn't always work against AI when I use it.
Tucker with the extra point.
It might be against. It must be against certain coverages.
Tucker now to kick it away.
No,
following
nope,
the touchdown.
Don't abuse that. You're not gonna take this. No ball. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I like how my team is bad and somehow you can't beat me.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
You're gonna run the ball? That's unexpected.
Here's Walker to start.
Yeah, it's just unexpected.
And they'll get him down after a pickup.
After you're gonna come out, you know, throwing.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on.
I was playing a Washington
the yardage that they
franchise.
needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
It was miserable. Sam Howell is not good. I threw 9 interceptions in 2 games.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. You look at this Baltimore defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
I have no idea.
But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group
your sweet. How did the Rams lose or beat the Seahawks 10-9?
Right. The fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That man has more.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards.
More yards than Bijan Robinson does.
39 now, they'll come up on a first.
Have you figured out that you're supposed to run and not throw all the time?
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, what's the flag? Holding? Is it holding?
Zone, but it's not verified yet.
No, roughing the passer?
So obviously they will decline the
sure?
penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
I got there too, but I gave up because I saw the flag.
It's up and good.
I thought it was coming back because I didn't even touch you. I was playing safety that whole time.
7-7.
You're welcome. Well, it's a very different game than our last one.
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Oh, that was a short kick.
Oh, pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
It did because he is.
Come on, set.
Interesting. Interesting.
They begin the drive with Robinson.
Hey.
Credit him with a
2 for 3.
gain there to make
Bijan, you good?
Well, these two teams, they met up way back.
He just like did a barrel roll. That's not the play I want to run.
Road victory in that one, so now they'll have to finish off
the play I'm going to run though.
here in Baltimore.
I won't do it though.
On second down.
It was open, but I wasn't gonna abuse it. Woo! Woo! This is the only other play I have in that formation.
Catches, he's dropped it to 42. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Mac might be a generational player, by the way.
Back to throw. Mac.
That was.
And that one
There's nothing I can do there. I just had to get rid of it.
Incomplete. The Ravens at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I like his awareness in the pocket there.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go with the football.
I just had to get rid of the ball.
Forcing it to the sideline. He's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting.
Here we are. Let's see what we can do.
Back to throw again.
Deion Smith.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I appreciate it.
A good pickup there, 26
I appreciate
yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
He's so open there.
To pick up the first
hey,
you kind of just
this is
feel
a defense.
laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking
to him
and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
I don't know why.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
How about no?
With his 6th
what is he doing? Bijan's it's bright all of a sudden. It almost threw me off on my kick.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Right. I need to rebuild the stadium because it wasn't for like the first 2 years injury depth.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'll rebuild it next year.
A fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Well, you know. We're going to have a shootout now? I don't think I want to get into a shootout.
Yeah, you figure this should be a healthy,
it's not a good idea.
focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week.
It's coming back.
Really
or rubbing the passer again.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up tempo.
I had to cover both people. I had to make a choice. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I had to pull off because your guy on the crossing route was also free. I don't know if you noticed.
Down there defensively, it looked like someone got their wires crossed.
Yeah, so both routes were open. I had to make a call. I don't know. Neither of them wanted to do anything.
That's a huge play.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Since the first quarter.
14-7 our score.
Remember when I didn't score 80 points in the second half until like the fourth quarter? Wow.
A good
position trade him or
to
something?
be in here, 2nd and inches.
I need to clear up some cap too.
Herbert off of play action.
What was that? It was so bad that I read the route, and even I couldn't get it as like. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like even me playing the safety meant I couldn't get that. That's how bad that throw was. He hit the middle crossbar. That's impressive how bad that throw was.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
I wonder what we'll do.
Herbert going to keep it on the
That's
sneak,
right.
and he will have the first down before he's
I knew it was.
at the 12.
I did try, thank you.
But I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Push, push.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. Setting up the screen here.
That was not very nice.
Touchdown! Ken Walker.
Was the hurdling this theory? What? No! Was not even close.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
I have to draft a left tackle this year.
This one tied at 14
Rashawn Slater
now as
doesn't
he
want to
sends
resign.
this one away.
Oh, I don't have the money to resign him.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back.
Tackle's pretty important when you're
and you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure
that
out
and facing Bijan Robinson.
I remember a few weeks ago, you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly.
That wasn't very nice. That is the whitest name I've ever heard.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mack.
There we go. Somehow a better thrower than Justin Herbert. All right, it's going to be one of these games, isn't it? I don't want to get into a shootout. Deion Smith.
76 yards.
I'm not.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here.
I appreciate that, but I also have a second quarterback behind him as well, remember?
Tucker with the
that I don't know what to do with. I guess he'll just maybe I'll trade him for some draft capital or something.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I know. For when Mack eventually disintegrates.
Fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go with this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I have to play safety, otherwise you're going to beat me over the top. So
21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That was
it was a spy, so he was waiting.
And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
That's exactly why I ran a spy.
Breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
You picked that off, bud.
A really nice target.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away. And
this might be funny. It's not good, but it's funny.
I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
No idea what you're talking about.
No one came up with it.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
He just overthrew it.
He had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
You did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Is he good?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
There's nothing I can do.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
It wasn't a prevent.
Quentin Johnston.
So I ran 3 deep, only for the fact that I was hoping to have somebody at each point, and then there was just nobody over there because I had to follow the cross. And the safety up the middle did nothing.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
There's not much I can do. I guess we're just going to have a shootout now.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here.
A loss will be good for my tank.
As the kicks away. He will
you beat once, but I let you win, so yes. Only in the playoffs.
21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
I believe I was up 14 with a minute left, and I just gave you the ball. if I recall correctly. Oh, hey. Yeah, I was going to say you should probably cover him.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both
Doesn't matter,
sides.
though.
With the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first.
It's going to be one of these games.
We're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this.
I don't think either of us is allowed to cover anybody.
As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Andrew Booth making the tackle.
It was a run.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
So the first one to make a mistake loses, right?
Looking to throw. Mack looking left side, and he's got him.
I'm okay.
That's Robinson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know
he's on 2 for 85.
But you have to sense probably a little
2
bit
minute
of
warning
disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah,
you should probably cover this. I don't know if you're going to.
Held it to an okay gain.
Yeah, kinda.
They'll roll him out right.
Ow.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
that
down.
wasn't nice.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
You always get ball, remember? Every time, regardless of what I choose, or I just stop choosing at this point.
Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
Yeah, there's no way I don't make this.
Tucker's kick is good. But for almost 8 years, 64
it's Justin Tucker. Of course I'm going to make it.
Field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got
a 69-70, somewhere around there.
And only a handful of guys can even attempt it.
Oh, yeah. I'll go with this.
There, putting that one through the pipes.
The offense.
Kenny Pickett being a Texan is pretty funny.
We're getting closer here now to halftime, and
I don't think Pickett's going to be
break just because there hasn't been much of a break in this first half. A lot of points being put up.
Not much room to breathe, is there?
What do I do? I got there and everything. I try that, and I try that, and it gets picked off every single time. That's not what I want to do.
He'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Yeah, I did.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
That's not the play I wanted to call.
To have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I may have accidentally called punt block. Nah, it was pretty bad.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. And this
no,
I
didn't even do it. It's not even fair, game. It just gave it to you. What am I supposed to do? You saw me on the safety? That was 100% the AI.
Going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the football.
I tried so hard. Well, if you didn't get a bullshit fucking roughing the passer.
Not only have they completed a couple on this
drive,
but
my
they
fault.
peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start.
No, you lose because you try to hero ball too
now
much.
Can they continue to feed off that? Touchdown! Kenneth Walker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Thunderbirds have taken the lead.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
The extra point.
I almost got there.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
I did.
Out is the kickoff.
Najee Harris still being a Steeler is pretty funny.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Well, you know. On the bright side, the development of my players might be going up.
The
Thanks.
Baltimore offense at the line set
All
to
right,
get
well,
going.
We'll see who you
With
cover.
a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And now a throw on first down there.
Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of the ball.
As his old brain remembers, when
But I can't. I don't have the throwaway trait, so I have to hit a button.
They
I do
expected
not.
and got there and popped it free.
2nd and
At least
10.
I've tried, and he just holds on to it every time I try.
Throwing again. Mack completes this to Elijah Higgins. And
Am I
he's
out?
of bounds right around the 34. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Come on. Back to throw. Mack.
Okay. Fantastic. Awesome. Lovely game. Thanks.
And he'll bring this one back
Yeah,
to the
that's about what I
29.
expected to happen.
That time
There's not much I can do about it.
Showed quite a bit of pressure, but
The game has decided you win, so congratulations.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because.
Well, I've decided not to, just abuse Bijan Robinson.
The line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by
yeah, no, because you know what I don't want to hear, Dippy? I can't stop it. It's so annoying. Blah, 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 every time we play. So I'd rather not. I'd rather lose than hear you bitch about it.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Okay.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Okay. He just
caught. Touchdown.
You see him put his hands up.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Thunderbirds will extend.
He stood behind you and put his hands up. That's great. And you get ball at half.
Extra point. And that one pushes the lead
here we are.
To 11. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Really?
And the
Why would you kick it short?
Right there at the 25-yard line.
Fuck you, that's why. I am at the 25.
Let's go now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And
Just
only
don't
6
care.
seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds.
You automatically get momentum when I fail a pass.
2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I wonder what I'll defend.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter
let's see. You have 20 short yardage, 10 medium, and 179 deep. Wonder which one I'm going to defend.
Here in quarter number 3.
The worst part, and I think the most annoying thing is, I can predict your offense before you even do it, and there's still nothing I can do about it. That's what makes me angry. Not that I lose to it, that I know what you're going to do before you do, and I still can't do anything about it. That's what makes it infuriating to me.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker.
Coming back. You could just not waste our time. That'd be great.
Races down the right side. And he'll be taken down.
I think I'll decline it.
Work it across midfield. Oh, a design run for their wideout.
That's holding. I don't know if you saw that. That was clearly holding.
Get this
your receiver was throwing my guy to the ground. Also, you're going to fumble if you keep doing the hurdle thing. It's really annoying to watch. Can you not run the same fucking play? It's the same thing to the same guy. Fuck you.
It's another first down.
You know what you're doing.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing
this game to kill him
at their pace. This is
hey, Justin. How's it going, Justin? You're going to die.
Taking their time and making it work.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
You gonna challenge it? You're nowhere close.
Get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Overturned? That never happened. Fantastic game, thanks. Congratulations on your win. I'm gonna set my controller down now. There's not much I can do. What's happening to that ball? You see the net still freaking out? There's nothing I can do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on second down. Mack. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
How is that intentional grounding? There's a guy over there. Oh, it's roughing.
Well, let's see who this is on. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late.
Fuck you. That's what you get.
Twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field that brings up 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
What's she reading?
Robinson will try to pick it up. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Fine. I don't care what people read. I'm just curious to know.
Robinson will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Sounds beaten-y or rapey. I can't tell which.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Neat. Oh, you're one of those women that read like those weird romance novels.
And that one makes this an 11-point.
That's fine. I read light novels and visual novels. I can't judge you. And you see the visual novels?
Following the touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not great. Moo. Have you heard my gay cow impression?
Ready for their next drive.
You want to hear my gay cow impression?
A moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
That sounds a lot like my gay cow impression.
Incomplete. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to
see if I can get it stopped.
And he's just got to throw this one away.
I'm only down 11, that's all. I just have to get 2 stops and score twice. That's it. That's all I got to do. I haven't stopped you all day, but, you know.
3rd quarter on a Monday night.
That time I was nice and settled for the field goal instead of going for it. It's probably going to bite me in the ass.
On 2nd down, it's
no.
Walker.
Get on the fucking ground. Every time I don't even press VA, because every time I press VA, I fumble immediately.
We often give credit to the O-line.
If I even touch it once, so I don't even bother.
Pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Because I'm down by 11 points.
That's going to bring up second and 11.
And I, again, was like, I don't want to cheese this one thing, so I won't do it.
On the ground, they'll set up the
No,
reverse,
but I don't like to run the same thing over and over again. Mister, I'm going to run 2 designed receiver runs with the same player in a row.
Now third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Get out of here.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good
the fuck out of here.
Because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Max protect is pretty funny.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh, there was. I almost had it. I tried my best, man.
We'll return with more after this.
You scored one of them there.
And it's on EA
P18, but that's great. Oh, that's fucking funny. You kicked the PAT in the third quarter.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward.
No,
they scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer.
That was not the receiver icon.
Down 2 scores in the final quarter.
You like that 50% completion
but this one
percentage?
winds up to be incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll get this well past.
Go back reading your horny books, and we'll continue playing our game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mac.
Okay.
And he can't find anywhere to go.
There's nothing I can do.
He goes down.
You didn't touch me, and then you teleported to me, so there's not much I can do about it.
Back on the sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mac.
Faster? No, it's
I don't think he's out of the pocket.
Yeah.
No, here comes the flag. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Solid 3rd and 24.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Mac gonna let one fly.
I gotta try.
Robinson.
There's nothing I can do.
Rifles one, and that's gonna be intercepted.
Well, congratulations. It just took, you know, the game fucking me 4 times in a row to do it.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball.
It wouldn't bother me so much if it wasn't so predictable what you're going to do, and there's still nothing I can do about it.
And they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Sliding out.
Boy, it'd be great if I could ever hit you. What am I supposed to do, Dippy? Tell me. Explain to me right now, what do I do? What do I do? The answer is nothing, because your offense is so cheesy bullshit, it pisses me off. Every time.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
Brandon, I've got
I
to
don't
think
even know
this
why I
offensive
bothered
line
to
has got
try.
some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Is that necessary, Dippy?
Strong run there.
Fucking...
He'll take this all the way down to the 35. 44 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On the give, this is their
cool,
fullback.
awesome.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback.
I forgot how unfun it is to play against you.
Game, his third on the year. And the
this? You know what I'm talking about.
On the season as they add to their fourth
Let me just chuck it deep every play.
And I want to give the big guys some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Your defense can cover.
This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
Really? He dropped it? Come on.
Because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
No, you're not. You ran the same
fucking
fucking concept 6 times in a row. I got a bullshit roughing the passer, and then you got an overturned call, which is something that never happens in this game ever.
Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he's going to be taken down.
Roughing the passer.
There's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh
3-score game. It doesn't even matter.
After roughing the passer. Looking to throw. Mack rolling to his left.
Okay.
Get rid of it.
That's real. That's not unnecessary roughness.
You got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw on second down. Mack. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Daniel Bellinger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. They'll try and throw.
That was not the play. It's not the button I hit.
They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
What?
And this is
what just happened? And you somehow still got it.
Should just about put a capper on this
it doesn't matter, but it's still annoying.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the
Fuck
pressure
you.
on this play.
It's insulting.
The special teams coordinator,
I don't want it.
Going to pick
Fuck you. Get out of there. Don't.
Can the kicker
now on the return, oh no, the ball
I don't even want it. Fuck you.
It looks like one of the DBs has it.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to cut him. Yep.
Off play action. Mack. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
See how crap this team is.
A little too far. It brings up third down.
Well, that's what I get for, you know, trying to be fair and not abuse the same thing, but then I remembered who I'm playing against.
Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here.
My quarterback throws the ball weird.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo.
I don't know if you noticed.
Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Cool. Awesome.
And that will be incomplete.
You throw that ball and it's complete for 78 yards.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all.
Shut up, commentary. Well, this defense has struggled. They're up by 18.
Right to force the incompletion.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Awesome. That was infuriating to play. Is the game gonna end? Or we just no?
Well, this was a fun one today.
It just made me sit there and look and be like, look.
Offenses were clicking. Charles, these defense.